Students, happy Friday. Just wanted to go over a few directions for today, which is going to be our first virtual day of the year. Our pace is going to be a little bit different. You're going to notice that a lot of today's activities are going to be self-guided, but there are some, expectations that each of your teachers have for you. So let's kind of talk about how the day should run. Very first thing that you need to do at 9:10 in the morning is you need to sign into your advisory class. Check in with your advisor, have your attendance recorded for the full day, and when that teacher gives you permission, you'll be able to sign out of Adobe and you will not need to sign back in for the remainder of Friday, which is really, really nice. The majority of your time is probably going to be spent in Schoology or in any of our various apps. So what you want to do in terms of kind of figuring out how you want to budget your time on Friday is try to mirror as closely as possible our typical Wednesday schedule or C day schedule. You want to think about spending approximately 1 hour worth of time working in each class. You could do 2 classes in the morning, break for lunch, and 2 classes in the afternoon, if that works best for you, or any other similar combination, but you should really be thinking in terms of approximately 50 to 60 minutes per class. Now, each of your teachers is going to post all of the information that you need in their Schoology classroom, so make sure that you are following up with the specific instructions that each teacher has provided. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through my expectations for the day. So when you get to the time in your day when you're going to be working on English 11, what I want you to do is I want you to move to our Schoology classroom, as you can see here. You're going to go down our little list of folders, and I want you to open this folder that will appear entitled Virtual Day Instructions and Assignments. Hopefully that's pretty clear for us. Inside, you are going to find our assignment for today, which is the rhetorical device task cards. We know that our primary focus this week has been on really wrapping our heads around these various rhetorical devices that we're currently studying, especially the impact that they have on persuasive speeches. So when you open up this assignment and download the corresponding doc, what you're going to see is this little guy right here. The very first slide is going to run you through the directions for this particular assignment. What you're going to do is you're going to select any 10 of the following rhetorical device task cards to complete. There are 20 in total. So of that 20, you get to just pick the 10 that you feel most compelled to, most interested in, or simply maybe most comfortable with. Once you've picked your 10, you want to make sure that you clearly and thoroughly answer the question on each of those task cards in the space provided. And then I'm asking that you go ahead and delete any unanswered task cards. So that would mean that you would only have the 10 task cards that you chose and responded to within your assignment document. All right? Now I'm asking that you complete and submit that work to Schoology by 6 p.m. on Friday. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in, I'm going to take a look at the work that you have submitted during our virtual day, and I'm going to respond to each of you with the answer key. All right? Now here's where you have a little bit of extended homework over the weekend for me. At some point on Saturday or Sunday or whenever it is that you start working on some of your schoolwork in preparation for the week, I'd like you to compare your work on this assignment against the key that I have provided. Those are those model answers. Using sort of your own assessment and judgment of those 2 pieces of information, I'd like you to then provide a self-assessment of how you feel that you are doing on these particular tasks. All right? We know that we're getting to at least the halfway to 3/4 point way through our first unit. So we really need to start thinking in terms of where are we in our progression towards mastering each of these skills, and what do I specifically need to get myself to the point of mastery. So that self-assessment is going to be completed on slide 22. We'll take a look at that in a second. That self-assessment I'd like to have submitted by Sunday at 11:59, please. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at these task cards. As you scroll through this presentation, you'll see each of them have a task card on the left. There's a little excerpt of a text followed by a question at the bottom. You'll also see that I've got a big text box here for you to record your response. So again, you're going to pick any 10. Think about maybe a variety of rhetorical devices so that you're really kind of stretching your muscles. Should you need to reference our rhetorical device notes while you work, no problem. Use your resources. And then here at the very end of the presentation, you can see that rhetorical analysis self-assessment. Now, this is the piece that you are going to leave blank for your initial submission. And then you're going to complete this once I've responded to your assignment with the answer key. All right, so just want to clarify that the first time you click submit, this will be blank. All right, gang. I am going to try to respond to email intermittently on Friday because I will have a full day of meetings and classes of my own. But if you get yourself in a real pinch or you just get super confused, feel free to reach out and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. All right, I hope you enjoy the pace of a nice self-guided day on Friday, and I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you on Tuesday.